Hey everybody, this is Ben J. Johnson here, back again with another movie review. And today we're going to be talking about the new Disney film that came out last month called Raya and the Last Dragon. So yeah, this is the newest film by Walt Disney Animation Studios, particularly with their CGI lineup. And yeah, this movie was released somewhere during March, but it's been available on Disney Plus. As I'm typing this, I think it's still available on Disney Plus. Well, as I'm recording this, it's still available on Disney Plus, albeit with a premium pass, which is like a $30 paywall to get through it. But honestly, I'm just gonna skip that. And no, personally, I decided to since my movie theaters were opening back up yesterday, I decided to not go through the $30 paywall, and yeah, see it in the theaters, which I did just yesterday. Oh yeah, and look, and when I was getting my popcorn, I just a little quick thing off related. I bought a little decorative Wonder Woman 1984 popcorn tin. Is that neat? Wonder Woman 1984 only in theaters. Oh, I bet. Yeah, it's by AMC. As you can see right here, you can't really tell because it's like it's a little backwards. But yeah, there was a little bit of popcorn, as you can see right there. But anyways, yeah, just wanted to get that out of the way first. And now about the actual movie. In short, I thought this was probably the best time I had with a Disney film since maybe perhaps Wreck-It Ralph. To be honest, yeah. Uh, yeah, I was generally surprised by this film. I mean, that's kind of a given considering like Disney never really lets us down, except for the people who complain that like The Last Jedi ruined cinema, or those people who said that like Mulan was like kind of a train wreck in a way. But yeah, we'll get back to Mulan for a sec, even though it's not part of the review. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, I had a really fun time with this movie, guys, and I'll tell you why. This movie is about, well, yeah, even though I did like this movie, it's really nothing special at first. So, it's one of those it's a Southeast Asian sort of thing. It's a representation of their culture in a way, and it takes place in Southeast Asia. That's what I'm saying. So, anyways, there's these five kingdoms that are divided by parts of a dragon thing. Like for instance, the main character played by Kelly Marie Tran. Yeah, she has this map like in the film, and the kingdom is actually divided. Hold on, let me just go get my phone really quick. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, the kingdom is like divided into like four. Is divided into like four groups of part of a dragon. There's Fang, Scale, Wing, Magic. No, it's five or something. Sorry. Right. Hold on. Let me just let that quick. Hold on. Yeah. Basically, it takes place in Southeast Asia. There's this kingdom that's divided into five. No, they're all as one at first, but one day there was this little dragon. Oh my God! I don't know. Now I know how to start off this review. Okay. Here we go. So basically, a long time ago, there's this kingdom. They were one, and they were all under the protection of like dragons, like these mythical dragons that help keep the world together. But one day, when this little girl known as oh yeah, Raya, yeah, that fuck. Why do I keep forgetting that? Oh yeah, Raya had the dad who's the leader of the Heart Kingdom. So one day in the past he invites the other four kingdoms over to have a dinner in peace and prosperity. Raya is initially against it, but her father wants her to trust her wishes and like hope that like being kind will bring them together in a way. So anyways, at first then when her father invites the entire kingdom over, as well as her kingdom, Raya befriends this other girl who's part of the Fang kingdom. And yeah, they hit it off really well, but as it turns out, and yeah, this is a minor spoiler if you haven't seen the movie already. This is a big spoiler. She turns out to be evil. Yeah, they kind of drop that in like the first 20 minutes or so. Yeah, the girl that Raya tries to befriend is evil as a child. So, anyways, this huge calacmic fight breaks out between this kingdom and the little dragon sphere, like the dragon water ball, something like that. Sorry, I forget what it's called. It breaks when the four kingdoms are fighting over it, and yeah, that separates all their kingdoms and makes this purple mythical killing thing that turns people to statues known as the prune into them. So yeah, and yeah, ever since then they've all been divided and stuff, and a lot of people were killed when the prune came out, including Raya's father. And yeah, so yeah, the movie is basically about Raya trying to find the last dragon, and she does, so she can help. So she can. Oh, no, her actual mission is to find the other remnants of the other dragon sphere and bring her kingdoms back together. And along the way, she finds the titular dragon known as Sisu, and yeah, she's a lot of fun as well. So, but yeah. So now that she's found part, and yeah, and the thing to hear is that Raya actually has one part of the dragon spear, and the other four are divided in the kingdom because they took part of the dragon spears when they were fighting over it and stuff. And yeah, the girl that Raya met when she was a girl, Namaya, is that her name? No, Namari. Oh God, sorry, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Namari is grown up, and yeah, just like Raya, and yeah, apparently she's still evil, surprisingly, yeah, and she's trying to basically stop Raya from like getting the spheres and like trying to unite their world together because it's quote unquote as she once said in the movie, and spoilers, it's what I have no choice or something like that, yeah. And along the way, when Raya tries to go to the other kingdom to get the spears, she meets all these wacky other characters, including this boy who owns like a restaurant ship. Yeah, he's really funny. This huge muscular guy from like an abandoned kingdom known as the Spine Kingdom, something like that. Sorry, I know they're called like country something, but I'm just gonna call them kingdoms. Okay, I'm just gonna call them kingdoms. So, anyways, yeah, he meets that little hunky guy from the Spine Kingdom. Yeah, they meet this deceiving little baby from this other kingdom who looks cute at first, but is actually somewhat of a crime lord. And when I first saw this, I kind of just rolled my eyes at first. But she did warm up to me over time. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, she teamed up with these characters, and they had to go like the. So Raya basically goes to the individual kingdoms, tries to get Raya out of danger if she is in any, and meet these characters and get their spirits back together so they can unite their world as one. Yeah, so that's pretty much about the basis of the movie. So the plot is basically a generic MacGuffin story, but personally, I think it really works. Yeah, and as for the voice cast, Kelly Marie Tran was great as Raya. I thought this was a great little warm-up for her little role in Monsters University. No, the Monsters at Work TV show that's coming on Disney Plus this year, yeah. Yeah, it was great to see her Disney give her some more spy limelight after what the toxic fan of The Last Jedi fortunately did to her and stuff. And yeah, oh yeah, there's Aquafina as Sisu, the titular dragon. Yeah, she was really fun too. And here's a little thing I had with Sisu. I really did like her character. I did, but here's the thing though. A lot of people complain that she looks a lot like Elsa from the Frozen films, and that's kind of a fair spot to be in. But for me personally, I don't think she's really anything like that at all. She doesn't really look like Elsa. I mean, looking like a dragon persona, yeah, that's kind of understandable that she looks like a dragon version of Elsa or Anna. But here's my personal complaint. I don't agree with them, but what I do have for Sisu, the dragon, the last dragon, the cosmic dragon, her personality is a lot like Anna, to be honest. You know the happy, joyful little sister that finds Prince Hans of the Southern Isles and falls in love. Yeah, she's basically a dragon version uh, of Anna from Frozen. I mean, it's not to say she wasn't a bad character. She wasn't. I mean, she was really enjoyable. She had a nice little animation to her. She had a nice little design. I mean, at least I thought she had a nice little design. Yeah. But here's my problem with Sisu. Personally, I think she should have been someone different, like had a different personality. Like maybe she's been secluded. Maybe she's mourning over the loss of her dragon friends for so long. Maybe she doesn't want to do anything anymore. Maybe she could have had an apathetic personality. Maybe like a little sarcastic attitude. Yeah, maybe she didn't want to go on this journey. Raya had to like convince her otherwise. Maybe she could have been a broken hero. Maybe she did noble stuff. Like maybe she enjoyed doing what she did back then. But the loss and tragedy of made her hard and brooding kind of way. Kind of like Batman in a way. I'm not saying I didn't want her to be like Batman, but I just thought for one of the main characters, she would have had a little bit more depth to it. That's why I would have put her at least. Oh yeah, and about the emotional depth in this movie, I really do love the emotional beats that go with this in the movie. Like I said earlier, the prune is like this little dark magic that kind of just kills everyone or just turns into stone when that happens. Yeah, I got a little bit teary eyed in the beginning. Cause spoiler, yeah, when Raya's father initially died due to the prunes. Yeah, I actually really did feel for the hunky guy of the Spine Kingdom when he talked about everything. He was the only one in his kingdom anymore when that happened. Yeah. The baby, I wasn't really a big fan of the baby. Kind of like in Incredibles 2. Similar to Jack's role in the baby too, but she was serviceable. I mean, at least she had a purpose, kind of unlike Jack, to be honest. Yeah, basically, Jack's role in Incredibles 2 was just like payoff that he had powers in the end. I don't think he really served any real purpose of the story. The baby here actually does serve a little purpose, and she's quite hilarious at times. Hold on. Oh, sorry, I was just looking at my window here for a sec. So yeah, anyways, yeah, Raya and her rival Namari, yeah, they have a really great dynamic. It's really, it's really intense to see them look at each other, stare each other in the eyes, like going this dark, brooding path, how they want to fix the world. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, the ending was a little predictable at the end, kind of sort of in a way, because spoiler at the end, they get all the pearls together, and then when the Fang Kingdom, which is the kingdom that Amari belongs to, it starts to tremble when spoiler, Raya is shot by is shot by Namari, unfortunately. Yeah, she gets shot when she's trying to make peace. Because yeah, that's actually a recurring joke in here that the dragon, Kelly, Aquafina's dragon, Sisu wants to make peace by giving gifts and stuff. Yeah. Like I said, spoiler, she ends up dying at one point in the film due to Namari's no, actually not really due to Mari because Raya couldn't trust her at first. Yeah, there's a really big message in the movie about trust, and Raya's lack of faith and trust in Namari eventually causes Sisu's death in a way. Yeah. So yeah, back to the climax. Yeah, spoiler. Yeah, when they get to the Fang Kingdom, Raya is shot. The world starts to crumble a little bit. And then as all Raya and the gang, the boy, the baby, the hunchy guy, yeah, they're all sacrificing themselves and stuff, and Namari has to make a decision to put the stones back together despite her mother's wishes to like live in the world that they previously were in, always at war. Yeah, and I did get a little bit teary-eyed when I found out that she had an opening to get out of this cave that they were all sacrificing themselves in, but she stayed behind to put the dragon sphere back together. Sorry, it's called something else, but I just call it a dragon sphere. That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, the dragon sphere back together, and they got all their kingdoms back together. Yeah, I thought that was really cool of her character. Yeah, she had a nice little climax, and it was really bad to see her and Raya battle each other. Yeah. So yeah, I really thought the animation on this movie was really good. The actors did a great job as well. Aquafina, Kelly Marie Tran, like I said earlier. Yeah, the score was absolutely phenomenal by oh shit, sorry. Yeah, James Newton Howard, who hasn't done a Disney movie in probably over almost a decade. So it was pretty nice to see him come back. Yeah, and yeah, the ending was a little bit cliche, but I don't think I really made too many problems with it. It was nice looking. It was wholesome. It was a nice little cap on a pretty great movie that kept going forward. So yeah. And overall, the movie isn't really anything great. I mean, it's not like high class Disney or anything. I think in a couple years or so, people are probably gonna look back. Will probably probably I think in about maybe 5 or 10 years or so, people are probably gonna look back on this movie fondly now. But as of now, it's not. I mean, it's not exactly anything special. Like I said, it's a MacGuffin story. There's a cute little animal character for the animal character. You meet wacky characters along the way, kind of like Wizard of Oz. Oh yeah, that's another thing. One more thing I want to mention about this film. It's basically an improved version of the live-action version of Disney's Mulan. Yeah, remember the Disney movie Mulan that Disney released back in like 2020? Yeah, a lot of people boycotted that movie because of how like of like it's of how different it was to the animated version, and all the, like the troubled and all the controversies that were surrounding it, like the Hong Kong actress not the actress who played Mulan supporting Hong Kong police brutality, and the and oh yeah, there was a scene being taken place in like a real Chinese concentration camp. Yeah, and similarly in Mulan, there was another girl. I don't know if made just for the film or not. There was another girl that Mulan had like this weird, ominous little rivalry with. They always keep running into one another. They talk about how different they are. And you know what I thought? I haven't seen the live action Mulan, but you know what I thought? I thought that this movie was basically an improved version of Disney's Mulan. I mean, take a look. It takes place in an Asian-related culture. It talks about two worlds building up one another. They both have a kick-ass, strong female character. At least that's how I thought Raya was. Yeah, and Raya was a very strong-willed female character. I don't think she was played up with a stereotype at all. I thought they did her well. Yeah, yeah. So this was basically an improved version of the Disney's Mulan, live-action Mulan. No, the animated one is great though. It's phenomenal. So yeah, and you know what I say about that? If you guys want to see a modern Disney movie that takes place in Asian culture and is actually done well, I recommend seeing Raya the Last Dragon. And like I said, the movie isn't really perfect. It's kind of formulaic. It's kind of predictable, and but overall, I think it's a really fun movie and another hit for Disney. And like I said, this is one of the best movies. This is one of the most fun I had with a Disney movie since Ralph Breaks the Union in 2012, I think. Moana was okay, but yeah. The thing about Wreck-It Ralph is that from the trailer we thought it was gonna be like this deep, emotional, epic video game crossover. But what we got was something really deep, emotional, and rich. And that's what I thought what I got with Raya and the Last Dragon. So overall, yeah. It's a little formulaic, little cliche, but overall, there's more than enough things here to keep it worthwhile. And that's why I'm giving Raya and the Last Dragon a solid B. Yeah, I don't know if it's C minus or B, but it's somewhere between there. Yeah, so yeah, what do you guys think of Raya and the Last Dragon? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? What were your favorite characters? What were your favorite scenes? What were the highlights to you? Did you like the animation? Who was your favorite actress? Yeah. Yeah, so that pretty much is about it. I'm on my review of our Raya Last Dragon. If you guys like what you see, like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Catch you there.